Hello. It's a nice morning out in Pennsylvania. You're looking at the Susquehanna River. I wasn't planning on making a truck channel or anything, and this probably won't be a truck channel. But I've had a problem with my 2019 Ram 3500 with the 6.7 Cummins in it, and I haven't seen another video on it. I do know that other guys have this issue as well. Basically, my problem that I'm having is a belt squeal. Every like 1,200 miles, like clockwork, the belt starts squealing. Sometimes a little before. And I have wear marks on my belt. Sometimes it's just like it looks like just black lines on the back of the belt. A couple times it looks like blisters. I'll try to put in some video or some pictures of the belt over the time. And this has been going on for over a year now. It's been to the shop, I don't know, let's see here once. It's been to the shop 8 times for this problem. And every time they think they fixed it, they didn't, it comes back. But we thought they did fix it. And it turns out they didn't. It was just in the shop last week. They put another new belt on. But anyway, so let me go through what all they've done to my truck here, and then we'll go from there. So first, the thing, I bought the truck in 9/27/19. The first time it was in the shop for the noise was 11/12/2019. And I remember when I went in there, I was talking to the service manager, and he's like, oh yeah, he's like, Chrysler got a bad batch of belts. He's like, I've had a couple of the Rams come off the truck squealing off the delivery truck. And I was like, oh, okay. So I was all happy. I was like, all right, cool. So they took it in, they looked at it, and they ordered a belt for me, told me to come back, and they put a belt on. I was okay, cool. I'm all happy, great. This is my dream truck. Finally got it, and now I'm having all these issues with it. But anyway, so I got the belt put on, and that was at 1,074 miles. So the noise came back, obviously, and the second time I went in, I forget what all they had to do. So I'm looking at the service receipts papers they give you. So it looks like the second time it was in. Let's see here once. Recommended for the vibrations. Oh, right, no, that's not it. This one here is it. Sorry. Looks like the second time it was in, all they did was replace the belt again. So I thought they did something else, but apparently not. So, and that was, oh no, never mind. That was the same time. That was the time that I had to bring it in because I had to order the belt. They didn't have any 2019 belts at that time, so that was on the 23rd. They replaced the belt, so they got that belt on, and I had to go and drive it, and another 1,200 miles came through, and the mileage now is 2046, and this is 12/16/19. The noise came back, and they installed a belt pulley. Or I'm sorry, belt tensioner, and they put another belt on. And they said that, that would fix it. That was definitely the issue. I said, okay, that's fine. And then I have a little notation at the bottom of this paper here. It says, belt wear came back at 2358. And that was 312 miles since service. So, 300 miles, it's not much. So, obviously the belt tensioner didn't do it. Okay, and then I waited some time. You know what? I don't think oh, there we go. Okay, I waited and some time, and then I took it back on 2/10. Like I said, the noise came back that same month, 12/2019, and so I waited 2 months to 2/20 to take it back in. I guess I was just hoping that the noise would go away, but it didn't. Let's see, what did they do this time? Oh, so this time they didn't actually really do anything. All they did was they sent pictures into Chrysler. They noted that, let's see here one. So, took pictures and sent to Star and Tech Advisor per them. Removed belt, checked for any pulleys that had play or rolling resistance. Found none. None did. They didn't type that right. Find the fan pulley was abnormal wear, like the pulley and belt. Replaced fan pulley and drive belt. Okay, so they replaced the fan pulley and drive belt in 2/10 of 20. So that's what, 3 different things they checked or they replaced already. So they replaced the fan pulley and the belt and then sent me on my way. And I had the noise come back. I started doing research at this time. The noise came back. I called them. They advised me that Chrysler was aware of the problem, that they're not sure what it is, and they're not going to work on my truck right now at this time until Chrysler comes up with a fix. Well, that didn't fly at all. I called a lawyer. I called Chrysler FCA, and I told them that they're going to fix my truck or I'll just sue them. I'll turn it in for the lemon law. That's all there is to that. So I believe I don't know if I took it back because I don't have a service bulletin for that, because the last 2 service bulletins I have are for what just happened the last couple months. But so I started doing research, and I was on a forum, and I seen a guy that said that he had the same noise on his 2019, and he had them replace the crankshaft dampener. And so I told Chrysler that. I told them that at my service or my case manager or whatever. I told her that, and they told the dealership, and the dealership had advised me to just wait a couple weeks. Chrysler was coming out with a couple new engineered parts just for my truck, like brand new re-engineered parts for my truck to hopefully fix this issue. So I said, okay, I'll wait. So I waited like a month or 2, maybe even 3 months. I forget what it was. So I finally got it back in the shop on 6/08 of 20. So actually that was what, 4 months or something that they didn't get worked on, that had this noise going on. So at this point, they installed belt serpentine belt. They also installed a dampener crankshaft. And they installed viscous fan drive brackets supplied by Chrysler Engineering. So this was a fan bracket mount that they had re-engineered, I guess, because they thought that's what was making the issue, was making the noise and putting the wear on the belt. And they also re-engineered the belt for my truck. They re-engineered the 2000 so the 4th gen belts to fit my 5th gen truck, because they thought maybe the 5th gen belts weren't up to snuff. So they wanted to try the 4th gen belts. So they did all that, and I didn't have any problems for a while. Then I started getting noise, but it didn't have any wear on the belt. There was no wear on the belt. The belt looked great, so I just ignored it. And I ignored it for a long time. And that was when they did all that on 6 of 20. The next time I took it back to the shop was just a couple weeks ago, which was 1/13/21. And they found that the belt, that the 4th gen belt that they put on, it warped, or it didn't warp. What did they say here once? They said it stretched. They said that the belt stretched and elongated, so it was no longer tight up against the pulleys, and that's what was making the noise. And now this noise did sound different, but it sounded the same, and it was weird. And even the service manager was like, boy, that sounds like a belt squeal, but not really. And I was like, yeah, I know. And I was like, it's super loud. I don't have any footage of that noise, unfortunately. I should have took it, but I didn't. So, so they replaced the belt and with the regular 5th gen belt. I said, okay, cool. They said, this should fix it. Looks like there's no wear on the belt. We're good. Well, unfortunately, what is it? It's a couple miles yet here that I put on. Not many. Maybe, I think it's only been 190 miles so far. Alright, I actually moved spots into the shade. But there you go, you can see it now. And you can see, I mean, there actually looks like there's, yeah, so you can see that. So, I don't know. I mean, that can't be normal. You know, I mean, it looks like there's, I don't know. Let me know if you have this issue. If your belt is making a squealing noise. Do you have the wear on your belt? Because I've seen some guys on Facebook that have the squealing noise and they don't have the wear on their belt. Now, this isn't making the squealing noise right now, so it's not going to do me any good to start it up. But I will post a separate video in this video of the squealing noise, so you'll hear what it sounds like. And like I said, the main purpose for me to make this video is just so that way you can to get it out there and see if anybody else is really having any of these issues. Well, no, I know other people are having them, but I wanted to get a video out there. So yeah, and if you're gonna ask me, you know, hey, why didn't you just lemon law the truck? Well, let's talk about that for a minute. So like I said, I had originally called a lawyer and I told Chrysler that, you know, you're going to fix my truck or I'll get a lawyer. And I did get a lawyer. And at the time, I had a couple options as PA goes. One, you can make them give you your money back. Two, you can trade in your truck or make them take your truck back and they'll give you a new truck, and then you have to pay the difference. So I was like, all right. And the third option was to just plain out sue them for 20% of the value, truck's value. Well, I didn't want to go through that right then. That was 2 years. No, it was last year. Yeah, it was last summer. And I wanted to give them time to fix it. That was before they had put the re-engineered parts on. So I love this truck. I absolutely love it. Has some issues with it. You know, I had to put my speaker there, started to come up, and it was making a rattling noise, so I put some like anti-rattling, it's just for speakers, soundproofing stuff on it, and that helped. I also had the back window was rattling really bad. I actually had to replace that because it was warped. And the dome light, this light here, what's that? Sorry, that light there had to be replaced. Zoom back out here once, that's why I'm having trouble. Had to be replaced. That didn't work from the factory, but other than that, I don't have any issues with this truck besides the belt issue. So what am I planning to do here? I'm planning on getting a Gates belt. In fact, I already ordered a Gates serpentine belt. And I'm going to put that on myself. And I was talking to a guy on Facebook. He actually lemon lawed his truck, and they took it back and gave him a 2020, and the 2020 he got actually makes the same noise, does the same exact thing. And he said he refuses to go back to the dealership. He's just going to work on it himself. So he put a Gates belt on a couple days ago, and he put 200-300 miles on it since then, and so far no issues. So I'm hoping that's going to fix it. I'm gonna make update videos, and we'll see where it goes with everything. If you have this issue, please leave your comments and let me know what Chrysler has done to fix the issue. And if you've been working on the truck yourself and you've gotten the issue fixed, let me know what you've done to solve the issue. I feel like Chrysler should get a class action lawsuit for this, because this is a bunch of horse shit. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the video. I'll let you guys know when I get the Gates belt. I'll probably leave this belt on. I did order it. I'll probably let this belt on for a while yet and just wait and see exactly what happens with it. And go from there. This is my tow truck, my tow vehicle for my camper. So if I can't get this issue resolved, I'm probably going to end up just trading this truck in myself. And I've been having problems with my camera, so I hope I finished explaining everything right, because I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but I keep having to start and stop it. So I'll edit it all together, and like I said, hopefully I'll I finished everything. I don't know if I finished the reasons why I didn't lemon law it though, and the reasons why I didn't was because, like I said, I wanted Chrysler to give Chrysler a chance to fix everything. And I had recently called the lemon law lawyer again. I actually called him last Friday and spoke with him, and he told me that now because of COVID, it could take up to a year for Chrysler to give him my money back. And the state of Pennsylvania will not make them give me another truck right now because apparently nobody has trucks to give. Not just Chrysler, but Ford, everybody. So, um, and like I said, there was a guy that did lemon law his truck, and he got Chrysler to give him another one, and it did the same thing. So what's the point? I want to wait and see what the 2021s look like, if anyone's been having issues with those, with this belt squeal, because if I can't get this issue fixed, I'm going to trade it in, but I really want another one of these trucks. So I think I'm going to wait and see what the 2021s look like. If those look to be good to go, I'll probably trade it in on a 350 dually 2021, or 3500, I mean. But I really don't want to leave Ram, but I don't know. So, like I said, comment, let me know if you've had this issue, what you've done to fix it, what Chrysler's tried to do to fix it, and I don't know. Maybe we can figure something out. And like I said, I'll update videos and stuff, so I'll do update videos when I get the belt, and then if the belt does fix it, I'll do another video on that as well. But it'll be a while in between videos probably because it takes a while for these symptoms to show up. So, but anyways, I'll hopefully talk to you guys soon. All right, bye.